Hey, chiropractors, Dr. Dave here, back with another Power Packed Business Coaching video. Today, I want to dive deep into a topic that's critical to your practice's financial health: how to maximize your profits. So, whether you're just getting started or you already have a multi-million-dollar practice, I found that these strategies will help you increase your revenue, reduce your costs, and boost profitability without burning you out. So, I want you to stick around and learn actionable steps that you can take. And don't forget to click the link in the description because I want to schedule a free 30-minute discovery call with me because I really want to know how it can help your business and transform you into a very successful office. The first step to maximize your profit margin is to understand the key factors influencing it. Because if you don't understand what's influencing it, it's hard to change. So here's a few. Number one, revenue streams. Are you fully optimizing or utilizing all of the financial revenue streams you have in your practice? Don't forget, not only adjustments, but rehab. How about product sales or memberships, massage? All of these things are revenue generating pieces that should be part of your treatment plan and help your patients tremendously. And you want to absolutely maximize or optimize each one of these areas. Here's another area: cost of goods sold, your COGS. If you're buying a product that you're selling into your practice, can you find a better price? How much are you spending to provide the service? You want to reduce that cost. Monitor your supply costs, product inventory, and any outsourced services that you do, such as marketing. Most of us always have an outsourced marketing department kind of helping us. But are you getting the best bang for your buck when you work with these folks? How about overhead costs? Things such as rent, utilities, and payroll. These are expenses that can quickly eat up your profits if not managed correctly. Probably the biggest thing that I see in most practices is that payroll. Do they have strategically planned payroll? Do they know what their numbers are? And are you staying within them? And then do you hold your staff accountable? Patient retention. This is probably one of the biggest things that I see, where I see a lot of chiro that get a lot of good new patients from their marketing, but they're only around 6 to 12 visits. And my question is why is that? Because the longer you retain a patient, the higher their lifetime value. I think you should focus on increasing that patient retention to maximize the revenue per patient, so you don't have to keep getting more new patients. Cutting costs doesn't mean sacrificing quality. And this is one argument I'll always make. Do not sacrifice quality by reducing your cost or the cost of the product. I want to share with you a few strategies that we do to help reduce your overhead. For instance, number one, evaluate your fixed variable costs. What I want you to do is audit your own expenses regularly. Are you paying for services or subscriptions you actually don't use? I see this quite often in many, many different offices. How about negotiating better rates with suppliers, or consider buying in bulk to reduce your costs if you're going to go through the products that you're using? It's really important. Streamline your staffing model. What do I mean by this? Well, you can outsource non-core tasks to virtual assistants or part-time staff instead of hiring full-timers. Although you get more commitment from a full-timer, some of these jobs are just mundane, and I would highly suggest looking at hiring and outsourcing for that as long as the price is correct. Also, cross-train your team to handle multiple roles. In our office, everybody knew how to do most everything except for the technical stuff, such as billing or the adjusting. When you get into the technical stuff, you can't do that. But everyone knows how to set somebody up on a heat and stim. Everyone knows how to do an intake in terms of the paperwork. Everyone knows how to answer the phone correctly. Everyone knows how to schedule someone. There's lots of responsibilities in the office that everybody can share. That's going to reduce your payroll rather than having somebody for each and every single job. We should all pitch in. How about optimizing your space? How about if you have too big a space, maybe you'll rent out a room to a massage therapist. Maybe you have a back area for storage that you could just rent out for storage. So take a look at it. It's really important. I know some doctors have so much space and other doctors have very tiny spaces. But also look at your other options to other healthcare professionals, such as massage therapists, physical therapists, as well. Even some medical doctors are looking for space. How about going paperless to save on printing and storage costs? We did a lot of things digitally within our office because we used a software called Chiropractic, which allowed us to use the iPad and the tablet for a lot of our paperwork. So we actually cut out our paper side of things very, very well. Also, if you're doing billing, rather than using your billing forms, you can actually do it digitally. Always take a look at ways to cut it out and try to help as much as possible with reducing the cost of supplies that you use in your office. Now let's talk about patient volume. More patients mean more revenue, but it can also mean more stress and burnout. So you have to be very careful about how much that you're going to be doing with these patients. So let's take a look at how to do it strategically, because we don't want to lose quality over volume. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is leverage your existing patient base. Offer membership plans to people who keep coming back for ongoing care. One of the best things we ever did. Send out a targeted marketing campaign to these past patients with new services that you offer. So if you rented out that room to that massage therapist and they are now renting a room for you, send out an email blast to all of your patients that you now have massaged. Because after their massage, maybe they'll want to pick up an adjustment, and it happens quite a bit. How about maximizing your online presence? Are you utilizing social media to highlight success stories? If not, why? Get those testimonials and then record them and put them on. How about educational content? That's what I'm doing with you. Why not create some short videos that kind of talk to patients about what you're doing to help them and put it on your Facebook page? They absolutely love it. Also, you can run targeted ads to attract high value patients in your area. Talk about the full service that you have. So if you have that PT and the massage therapist and yourself, talk about full comprehensive treatment plans for back pain, neck pain, and a variety of other things. Don't just get stuck in the chiropractic model in that you're just working on creating a solution for subluxations. Marketing to people who don't know what subluxation is really difficult, but they know what back pain is. They know what headaches are. They know what herniations and sciatica is. How about streamlining patient scheduling? Sometimes we don't spend enough time looking at how we structure our schedule. And if you are able to do that, you're going to save yourself time, which increases revenue, such as implementing online booking to fill last minute cancellation, optimize time slots. Because if you're doing all those things, your schedule is always going to stay full. You don't have to continue to do it because it's part of your system with your staff. Highly recommend doing that. Also, how about automate your reminders to reduce no-shows and keep your schedule full? So no-shows are really difficult because we know that a certain amount of patients aren't going to show, especially during holidays or severe rain, severe wind, severe snow. Any natural disaster is actually going to hurt. So you really want to make sure that you're doing things that help keep those no-shows to a minimum. And remember, secret of the day, you really want to target below 13% of your current patient load cancels or no-shows on you. Maximizing your profit margin doesn't have to be complicated. It's the little things that you do. Focus on optimizing your revenue streams, reducing unnecessary overhead, and increase your patient volume without working on overwhelming yourself or your team. Hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more chiropractic business growth strategies that I'm going to give to you for free. And if you're really serious and you're ready to take your practice to the next level, click on the link below to schedule a 30-minute discovery call with me. I promise you it is about discovery. Bring one thing to the table that it can help you with. Ask down below if you want to. I'm happy to bring it up on another video. So let's talk about where your practice is at, where you want to be, and how I might be able to help you get to that point. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.